Hi guys and welcome once again to our channel. My name is King, the king himself, the superstar host. And you are on to DGG. Yes, if you are just joining us, this is DGG, Daily Gist Gallo, showing on Oluburi TV every day between the hours of 11 a.m. in the morning and 11 p.m. in the night. You can as well visit www.oluboritv.com for more. No, yeah, chatting here now. All right, I didn't kill my wife. She died of lungs cancer. Guess who said that now? You already know the culprit now. That's coming from the late singer Osinachi husband, as according to him, so-called pastor, Pastor Peter Nwachukwu said, "Okay, I didn't kill her. She died of lungs cancer." Well, lungs cancer kill you there. The lungs cancer kill you there. Well, this is not just about a pastor, but we are just talking about Osunachi's husband. It's a very painful thing, the way the woman died. No. And do you know, if not because of people like Frank Edwards, nobody would know what has happened. Like nobody would know that it was due to violence and assault here and there that actually made the woman die. Peter Nwachukwu, the estranged husband of late gospel singer Osinachi, claims she died of lung cancer. The suspect stated this on Friday, yesterday, shortly after being arraigned before a federal capital territory high court on a 23-count charge bordering on culpable homicide. Culpable homicide. The defendant, whose wife allegedly died. Very painful, man. Very painful. As a result of his prolonged assault, pleaded not guilty to all of the allegations contained in the charge preferred by the federal government against him. Following Nwachukwu's plea of innocence, Justice Njideka Nwosu Iyeme, in a short ruling, ordered his remand at the Kuje Correctional Center, even as she adjourned the case to June 16 and 17 for trial. So he's still there now. He's still there now, and this is just so painful. Let me just take you down memory lane. So let me just take you down memory lane. Well, for Osinachi Nwachukwu, it was for better and for worse. The death of Osinachi Nwachukwu caught many Nigerians, even me, in fact, especially Christians, to the quick. Osinachi Nwachukwu was a celebrated gospel singer and songwriter. She featured on the 2017 gospel. Yeah, it was actually she was featured. That's in the Ekweme, and that song thrust her into the limelight with, guess what, 71 million views on YouTube. Hey, now big cash out be that too for people who knows much about YouTube. The news of her death was received with mixed feelings. She was reported to have died of throat cancer after days on life support at an Abuja hospital, where many of her fans believe the earlier report that she died of throat cancer. Yeah, they believe that she died of throat cancer. That was the false news we all got, that she died of throat cancer, and everybody just took it hook, line, and sinker. Just took it hook, line, and sinker. Well, but then Frank Edwards spilled the beans. Yes, Frank Edwards was another gospel minister. It was not a case of letting the cat out of the bag, because his statement on social media was laden with anger and despair. He was determined to expose the man that tormented Osinachi to death. And according to Frank Edwards, Osinachi died from complications that she suffered as a result of domestic violence. Well, reacting to the news of her sudden demise, this was what Frank Edwards wrote then on his verified Facebook account. So that unreasonable human being finally put out a shining light. I won't say much. Now, I would let the former NDDC director, Auntie Joy, who did everything possible to stop this from happening, talk first. But it still happened. We tried to stop this, they lamented. Well, I think maybe a lot of things happened. A lot of things, the thing has been happening and reoccurring for a very long time. And I just think she herself decided that nobody should hear about it. Yeah, maybe that was what happened. Like, I don't want anybody to hear about it. Please don't tell anybody, my family, blah, blah, blah. And the long run, okay, you can just drop your comments. Let's know what you feel. Let us know what you feel. Do you feel she should have just spoken like said something about what she was passing through? Or do you think she was stupid to have been silent concerning the matter? Hmm? I'm so sorry for using the word stupid, but it's just a question. Frank Edwards' statement took the lead of the cause of Osinachi's death. Well, many Nigerians like me did not need a soothsayer to tell them who the unreasonable human, as in quote, I referred to in his viral Facebook post was. Nigerians blamed and are still blaming her for choosing to stay in an abusive marriage instead of throwing in the towel and forge ahead with the vigor of the tiger. That maybe she was thinking it would change. It would change. She had wherewithal as a celebrated gospel singer with huge fan base to cater for herself and her children. But she took the domestic violence in her stride. Her husband, Peter Nwachukwu, is a pastor, a so-called pastor, with the Dunamis International Gospel Church, Abuja. And one would expect a man of God so called to be loving and caring. But well, Peter chooses to be violent at home while he preaches tolerance and the importance of peaceful coexistence from the podium. I believe he must be one of the advocates of do what I say but don't do what I do. He misplaced his priorities preaching the word of God in the church instead of facing his real occupation as a wrestler. He should have just signed now, maybe linked up with WWE and then become a big time wrestler instead of just doing this. Okay, you are just joining us. This is DGG, Daily Gist Galore, shown on Olubori TV every day between the hours of 11 a.m. in the morning and 11 p.m. in the night. Yeah. As well, visit www.oluboritv.com for more. Like today we're having some sessions of comedy shows and then giveaways. I'm telling you, you don't even want to miss out on our giveaway. Well, Osinachi Nwachukwu's case reminds me of one of the best books I read last year. That's Ogadima by Ukamaka Olisakwe. Ukamaka Olisakwe is Ogadima. The protagonist, that's Ogadima, was a victim of domestic violence. But guess what? Ogadima was wise enough to leave her abusive husband to avoid stories that touch, much to her father and her aunt's chagrin. But she did not stay put to fulfill her marriage vow, or for better and for worse, like Osinachi. She had to, I believe let me just say this as a note of warning. No matter how the relationship is, maybe you are thinking, what will people say? Please, it is better for you. It is better for you to leave that relationship or that marriage. I know divorce is not good, but at least it will be better than you being dead. Yes, it will be better than you being dead. Several women have been coming out to give account of their travels in the hands of their abusive husbands since Osinachi's news broke. And the stories are heartbreaking. Many matrimonials in Nigeria are like boxing rings. Most women don't know their husbands have a side wrestling job until after marriage. They appear lovey-dovey during courtship only to show their true colors after they got married. May God just save us. Thank you very much. My name is KING, the King himself, your superstar host, and this is Olubori TV. DJG showing on Olubori TV every day. Please do well to like this video, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that you can be notified when we post new content. Do have a very lovely day. God bless you.